It should allow you at least.
Oh, I did it! Okay.
Yeah, whatever we do, we can cut out from here.
Okay. Hello. This is different. This is very different. Um, so I've decided to do something that's not VR chat related. We're giving it a go. Um, I'm I'm joined here today with Ambrose Silkatum YT. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, what's going on, everyone? We decided to do a little bit of a podcast, something new, but I welcome it. I welcome it with all pride.
And we have a special guest, which is DJ. Would you like to introduce yourself, DJ?
I would like to introduce myself. Hi, everybody.
Is my soundboard on, by the way?
I have no idea.
Check real
Oh,
quick.
okay. Uh, hang on. I gotta. Oh, this takes a while.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So, because I want to make sure this works, because I got some pretty good soundboard bites to
Okay.
use for these
Okay.
types of
It's
situations.
on. Test it.
Yes. So yeah, special guest DJ. Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay. So spooky month is literally over the hill and far away, not too far away. So we're gonna sit down and just talk about some stuff, you know? Just just good old Halloween stuff. I think that'll be quite fitting for this month. We'll make the best out of it. Um, this is the
I also
first
want
time
to
doing
and
things.
I also want to emphasize that disclaimer. We swear. We drop F
Oh
bombs.
yes, I have a
We
sailor's
say
mouth. I
swear
am a British
words.
person after all.
So
Well,
just be warned.
maybe
This is not for
not.
children.
Maybe not DJ. DJ's good. DJ's a good. He's a good fella. He's a good
Yeah,
boy.
but I'm
Yeah,
just saying
yeah, I'm a
for
good
our
guy.
sake. I'm saying for our sake. We
Um.
swear.
Yes.
Yeah,
So.
that's for you too.
Oh no. Okay. So to get this started off with, shall we pick out a topic?
yeah. Let's go and do that.
Okay. Let's start with. Okay. So when you think about Halloween, people usually think about costumes, you know, horror nights and movies and stuff. I personally like to think about the different types of candy. You know, across the world, there's different types. You know, different countries celebrate different things. So I have.
I'll be the first to say American candy's kind of overrated after trying some from the UK.
But I have a question, a couple of them lined up.
Mhm.
And yeah, we'll talk about it. So, question is, what's the most nostalgic candy you guys, in your opinion, you think is given out or received on Halloween?
Ooh,
Oh,
that
oh,
is
that's
really
a
cool.
good one.
Because it's quite different to the UK to America, so I'm very curious actually.
Ah, DJ, you go first with this one.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I actually haven't been trick or treating in like several years, so don't really
No.
remember a whole lot of
My
candies.
poor memory,
Um,
guys.
but one candy
Excuse
I
me.
do really like and still eat today is gummy bears and gummy worms.
You can't go wrong though, can you? It's a classic.
All I can think about is whenever nowadays, when anybody says gummy bears, all I can think of is the theme song for the show Gummy Bears. Old,
No.
old show. If none of
No.
y'all know what that is, you are too young. But if you
I
do
thought it was
know,
on about like a
kudos to
gummy
you. You can
bear
have a
song or
cookie.
something. Oh my god.
Gummy bears bouncing here and there and
Okay, we don't want to
everywhere.
get copyrighted, right here. Okay, moving on.
That's not copyright. As long as I'm not playing the actual jingle.
Okay, question, DJ. What is your favorite flavor though? I have to know. Do you have a favorite flavor?
Dogs are going crazy. Cut this out. Anyway.
You can't really hear it, so it's okay. We allow doggos. We allow doggos. We are a dog friendly
Okay, cool,
podcast.
cool.
Yeah,
Wait,
you're
so what was the
fine.
question again?
What's your
What's your favorite
favorite?
flavor of your candy?
Yeah.
Oh, favorite flavor? I like cherry, strawberry, um, green apple, things like
Oh, I
that.
love green apple. I actually love green apple, babe. You got me into green apple.
What? Okay, yeah, because here's the thing. Hot take for those that people don't may not like it. Green apple universally is the most popular flavor of candy that I seem to come across. And like runner up is like blue raspberry or watermelon. I That's like the top three. That's probably me personally. But I know universally green apple is like the universally like favorite flavor of candy.
You know what? Call me crazy. I really like lime flavored candy.
Lime flavor candy, that actually is
Yeah.
interesting.
It's really refreshing. I know it's very sugary candy, but it's somehow like really refreshing. Lime and green apple, cherry, probably my three ultimate favorites. And the really rare flavor is like pear as well. Pear flavored candy hits so different.
I think I might try lime one day.
It's good. It's good. You can get like in Skittles and whatnot. It's like the green ones basically. Um, oh yeah, babe. So, what do you think?
My favorite candy is that's a tough one. Okay, my favorite like thing I get for trick or treating. Funny enough, it's not a candy. I guess it can be considered a candy, but it's not a candy.
Is it a candy bar?
No. So let me explain. When I used to go trick or treating, and fun little fact, I stopped trick or treating at the age of like 6. Yeah, I did. My trick or treating years did not last long. I retired at a very young age. Um,
Wait, at
Me
6?
too.
yeah, at 6, age
Oh,
6, trick or
mine
treating
finished
was
when I was
like
like 8
cut.
years old, I think, and that was it. I kind of didn't go no
The
more.
last thing I wanted to dress up when I wanted to go trick or treating, but just never did it was Mario. Back when I really liked Mario, but
Oh.
we don't do Mario in this household anymore. Fuck you, Nintendo. Anyways,
Well,
I dressed up as a Spider-Man last time I went trick-or-treating.
that was the first thing I ever dressed up as. After that, it was Iron Man. I
I
was
think
a big Marvel
before
fan as
that,
a
I
kid.
dressed up as Ghostface from the Scream movies.
Oh, I'm so proud. I'm so proud.
Thanks.
So, so basically, the candy, even if you could even call it that, it's called a popcorn ball. So just think caramel candy, or not candy, caramel corn. When they like pour the hot caramel over the popcorn, and it makes like that caramelized popcorn that just tastes so good. So what they do is they put it in a ball and they put it in a little wrapper, and then they sell it that way. Some some brands are good, some brands are iffy, and some brands just don't do it right at all. There's a couple of brands I don't remember the names,
excuse me.
but they're really really good. And also, it's always fun to make your own homemade batch, put them in little bags, and give it out to the kids. They absolutely adore it.
Oh my God, you know what me and my nan used to do? Around the time when we would still hand out candy and stuff to trick-or-treaters because it wasn't so expensive. Um, we get big bags of different variety of candy, count them all out, made sure we'd like put them in little sandwich bags, colorful ones, make sure there was one of each different candy in each bag, and then we just give them out to the kids.
That's so interesting. Wow. Um,
You couldn't have sounded any more sarcastic.
no, I'm sorry. I'm breathing. I'm like, because air stuck like
Oh,
right
excuse
where my
me.
chest
Sorry.
is, and I could feel it. I could feel it rising. Like the get him out. He don't pay rent.
Okay. I was thinking about this and you guys were talking about it. These are these are like really, really British candy. So I'm gonna try my very best to describe it. So there's like three candies that are given out and received quite a bit in the UK. Two of them are lollipops. One of them is like a airhead but very hard and chewy. Um,
Ooh.
I can't remember the name specifically for them, but one of the lollipops would look like they had like a strawberry wrapper, and you'd open it and it was like a hard candy, but it was like the stickiest thing on your teeth. Like just remembering it now just sends shivers down my spine, and like they just get stuck on your teeth, but they were so artificially good for a child. It was like drugs. So you would get like orange, strawberry, and grape, believe it or not. The strawberry, okay, this is gonna be really like argument worthy. I did not like the strawberry flavor. I think that tastes like cough syrup. I preferred the grape flavor. I think it was blackcurrant. I could be wrong. I think it might have been blackcurrant, which is apparently banned in the US. I have no idea why, but um,
Man, grape out here tastes garbage. I'm gonna go on a small tangent real quick, and I'm sure some people at home can agree that grape, like candy, sometimes just does not taste good at all under any circumstances, and that's saying a
shoot. Ah,
Oh,
I apologize. I forgot my laptop goes like sleepies when I don't touch it for so long. It's okay, we can cut it out. It's not an issue. Okay,
yeah,
carry
it's
on.
fine.
Sorry.
yeah, it's no big
So
deal.
technical difficulties. So basically, grape flavored stuff out here in the U.S. it just doesn't taste really good. It's it's very like you can tell it's like really like artificial, and it does not taste like grape at all. It's so I don't know how to word it. It just doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste good enough to want to eat all the time. I mean, no offense to those that like grape flavored candies or drinks and whatnot, but it's just I can't, man. Not for me. Tastes like cough medicine.
The only thing I really like um, is the grapes themselves, like the actual fruit. But I also like the grape flavor in Dum Dums, those little suckers.
Can we all are we all in agreement that raisins are not the same as grapes, even though people keep saying they're just dried up grapes?
Okay,
Oh, I
used
do
to
not like
they would
those.
be. At a point in time, they used to be,
Yeah,
but
used
then
to
they
be.
started changing it up, and then it's just no, no, it's not. They're too small to be. A raisin will be the same size as the grape that it came from, not as small as for kids.
Okay,
Though I can't say much because I do like it. I do like the little packs like the cashews, cheese, and grapes. So good.
okay, I had to Google the name what I was looking for. Um, the lollipops, that was one of them. The other one is a sherbet-like lollipop called a swizzle. It's actually really sweet. I know you had
Ooh.
like two different flavors in one like lollipop. The sherbet wouldn't actually go everywhere because it was quite stiff on there. You'd have things like the top being pink, the bottom being green, so it could be like strawberry and lime, or there was like a purple bottom and like a yellow top. That was like I think orange and grape again.
Wait, you said
Um,
it was a sherbet?
yeah, it's a sherbet
How does it not melt?
because it's powder, sherbet powder.
Oh, okay. Sherbet
You know
powder.
what?
Okay.
Since we are in a Discord, I actually might send you guys a screenshot real quick to
Yeah,
show.
no, no, no. Go ahead. You can show us. Sorry, audience, you won't be able to see this. We this is audio only. If you're trying to find something to watch,
And then the
please
other
just
one,
listen to it.
sorry. Then the other one that I sent as well. Refreshers. Refreshers are like an airhead again, just very hard with sherbet in again because the UK is obsessed with sherbet. I don't know why, and it's lemon flavored. I hated refreshers. I don't know why. It was it was like they just it was
Ooh.
very lemony. Like there's no denying it. Very lemony. Um it was very sour and super hard on the teeth as well, and I have sensitive teeth.
Hmm.
So it was a big no-no. So when I had them in my bucket, I remember my dad stealing them from me and eating them. Oh,
They
sorry,
weren't
one more thing.
soft at all?
Uh no, they're still around. Oh, they're still around.
No, no, no. I mean, like, so they weren't like soft at all. Like, they weren't like at least a
They
tad
would get
soft.
soft when you keep chewing and, well, this is what she said, when you keep chewing and sucking on them. So, I'm sorry. There's no other way to put it. You'd have to suck
No, you
on
don't
them.
understand. I was long playing for that because you first said I was long playing for that vine sound.
You'd have
I was
to
long playing for that one.
you'd have to like suck on them until like the oh my god, until the white powdery substance comes out of the it would soften and go gummy and then you could swallow it.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll be
Oh,
nice. I'm
I'm
so
I think
sorry.
sorry.
that's enough bomb sounds.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, I don't know what the UK was thinking. They've been around for
Uh,
ages. I'm pretty sure refreshers have been
uh,
around for like years now.
oh, we're starting off this thing so well. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
S-
great.
Yeah, but
And
no,
one
I see
more,
what I can see what you're. Funny enough, we actually they sprung these to America. Like not these brands particularly, but they would be at checkouts in stores. You can just grab them. They're like almost like a Smarties, if you will. If you don't know what Smarties is, it's kind of that powdery type of candy you can get. But they were really good. They're actually really good. I would actually recommend them. 100%.
The
Like get
store
some.
I
so
worked at
things like
has those.
these sweets as well back then used to actually let's talk about cost real fast. We'll get back to this topic though.
Yes, let's talk
They
about government
um
inflation.
these type of sweets that was given out, even if they was by themselves, you could go to a corner store when I was like 7 years oldish. I'd get candy from a corner store. Just a singular lollipop for how big they was too. 25 pence, which is like almost like 35-ish dollars, like not dollars, cent,
Oh my
35 cent,
god.
right? And nowadays, I actually saw recently, last year probably, in a corner shop, same lollipop. Do you guys want to know how much they've raised the price?
Oh
How
god,
much?
how much?
I know it's not mega, but £1.50, which is like almost $2 for a lollipop now.
Oh my
And they made them
Jesus.
smaller. They literally made them smaller. Like,
God.
Hi, where's Uncle Roger when you need him? Hi.
um,
That's no, no. Paying $2 for a thing on a stick that's just it's a small candy on a stick. Like why? Why would I pay $2 for that? I could go home. I can go to the store, uh, buy some twigs and some stuff to make the candy at home for free
don't
and sell
forget
it for
the
like a
white
better
powdery
price.
goodness on the inside.
Yeah, which if we're going a little bit off topic. I'm so sorry, but I wanted to bring this up because our a buddy of ours, Mage, brought this up that IKEAs are selling hot dogs for a very cheap price, like in the cents. It's like $37 or so to get like a party's worth of hot dogs. Like a party's worth. And like just one hot dog is I think he said like 50 or 75 cents. where else can you go grab a hot dog at that price anymore? Certainly not at Sonic's. Whew.
And that skins.
Pay
That's
an
the
arm,
last place I had hot dogs.
pay an arm and a leg. I bet you.
Okay. How do you guys feel about licorice?
Licorice.
Licorice. It's not a candy that I'll eat. If it's offered to me, I can at least eat one piece and then be done with it. But like, I can't eat a whole bag's worth. It doesn't set right with me. It doesn't taste good, in my opinion. However, red licorice, I'll eat a whole bag of that any day.
DJ, what do you think about licorice?
I don't really know about that one because I'm not actually that big of a candy person.
Okay, fair enough.
Um,
Yeah,
That's
fair enough.
interesting. That's fair.
Has his yeah.
His teeth is better off. I'm sure his dentist is happy.
uh,
yeah, I've been taken to the dentist like
I'm sure
plenty of
you're. I'm
times.
sure you're like the. I'm sure you're. I'm sure your dentist is always happy to come see you,
they give him like
or
the
is like happy to
biggest
see you.
sticker ever as well. Like the biggest sticker.
I've been to an orthodontist too.
Bro gets the biggest toy out of the prize box, like $10
Toys from
and
the
a
dentist? We got a
coupon
sticker
for
and a
the
lollipop.
grocery store to get like the best treat in the house.
Um, so also in the UK, they would give like tiny little square licorice that was called, you're gonna laugh now, blackjacks and fruit salads. So fruit salad licorice was a bit better because it was pink and orange and it was like a fruit punch flavor, so you couldn't really taste the licorice. It was still kind of strong, it was still kind of there. Every time we got those, I remember my granddad would just take them and eat them, and he would go nuts for them because it's like everyone's like, "Oh, I love granny candy," but licorice is like, like that's like a grandfather's candy, that's like the old man's candy.
Well, not only that, and whenever my grandfather like stopped drinking, he found a way to substitute because one of my favorite like drinks alcohol wise was or still is blackjack cola made by Jack Daniels. So what he did, he took a Coca-Cola, put it in the glass and he put or not in a glass, in a jar, and he put the black licorice in the cola, and he said in his own words was a substitute for that alcoholic drink brought him. And it's so interesting because I tried it as well to kind of see he's not wrong. To some degree, he's not.
Oh, I found a picture of the other lollipops I was on about. They're called Fruity Pops.
Oh
They're
Jesus!
actually pretty cute. I forgot there was also a lemon flavor. So that's also in the
What's
chat.
oh it look oh DJ
This is adorable.
it looks like that
They
one
are cute.
strawberry candy that we can get into like little strawberry wrappers where the wrappers look
Also,
like the
like,
actual strawberry. You know what I'm on about?
do you see the
Oh
price for just
yeah,
four of
I
them?
see what you're talking about.
1.99, almost $2 for four little lollipops is insane.
For those,
Mm-hmm.
for those.
Mm-hmm. They used to
Nah,
be so
DJ,
much
they
more
ain't
cheaper
right.
back then.
DJ, this ain't right.
This is
Pause.
not right at all.
No, no, this is not okay. $2 for four lollipops? Nah, y'all gotta do better than that. Come on now.
Okay, okay.
It's
On the topic of candy, sorry gang, a lot of candy talk. Um, what is the
Hope y'all
most
hungry.
overrated and underrated candy for Halloween?
Overrated candy corn any day. That shit is
I don't
over
like it.
fucking rated. Oh my god. The
I
only
tried it and it was
reason
awful.
it's in media right now is because it is the most common piece of candy you will ever see. in the entirety of Halloween. It is used for like candy monsters. They use it for like the sharp teeth. They use candy corn. And like candy corn is just the candy that's used to express Halloween. I cannot fathom how much I hate this stuff. Sorry.
No, it's
Whew.
good.
I agree.
That
Everyone's
came from
I
the that
agree.
came
taste.
from the soul. Lewis Black said it best. The first time you try it, you eat it. Oh boy, it's candy made of corn. It tastes like shit. And you as the person, like a dude with Alzheimer's, comes back to the candy corn, says candy that looks like corn. God, I can't
Excuse
wait.
me.
Takes a bite again. Still tastes bad. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's like the blandest candy, which is strange because how on earth are you supposed to make a sugary substance filled with artificialness?
It's not
Bland.
even the fact that it's not even the fact that it's the sugar. It's overly sweet. It's so sweet to the point where it just tastes disgusting. And like the crazy thing is what they'll tell you is that the tip, right? The tip of the.
That's what he said.
I had to do that
Whoa.
myself. That's only fair. The sharp part of the candy corn, the point is white. That's like white chocolate or something, or it's like sugar. I don't know exactly what it is, but they'll change it out for chocolate. It does not help its case at all. I'm sorry, that is too small of chocolate for it to help its case. And the funny thing is, when I was a kid, I ate that stuff up. I absolutely ate it up. But one day, just one day, one Halloween year, I ate so much to the point I felt sick. I hated it after, and every time I tried it, I just cannot taste it the same no more. It just doesn't taste good anymore. I'm sorry, but if anyone likes candy corn, you're a special breed of human.
When I when I tried candy corn for the first time, I just spit it out immediately on the
It's like
ground.
eating flour. It's so strange.
It's not even like eating flour. It's like how do I put it? It's like It's like if chocolate's kind of sat out for a little bit in like a room where it's not too hot and it's not too cold. It's still like it's just like a chocolate that's just kind of sat there and almost grew like a dusty brittle, if that makes sense. That's the only way I can describe it. A dusty brittle.
All right. DJ, do you have a overrated candy in mind?
Overrated candy is definitely candy corn.
Yeah, see, it is a universal thing.
Yeah. And underrated candy for me would be gummy bears, like I mentioned earlier.
See, now people will debate on that because gummy bears are quite popular, but I mean,
Well,
it's
now,
kind of rare you get them in trick or treat. But then again, you have the like small party type of bags of Haribos which have gummy bears, but they have like one or two in there. So
no. He's got a point
true.
because one of the most underrated gummy, in my opinion, one of the most underrated, underrated. I'm sorry. The most underrated gummy brand is Dots. Like kids do not like Dots under any circumstances for some reason. I don't know if it's just me because I've experienced that most of my life. Where, like kids would just not eat Dots. But as I grew older, as an adult, oh my god, Dots is the candy to get whenever you're like trick or treating or whatnot. Especially during Easter. That's or hell, Santa brings in the stocking. He drops a couple of dots in there.
I
Maybe
don't
I'll
know
try those
if
one day.
I would highly recommend it if you really like gummies, DJ. 100% try the dots. Green apple's the best one.
I don't
Just
know if I
saying.
have a overall. I do, but again, it's very debatable. It's you're gonna hate me now. Uh, I thoroughly believe the most uh overrated candy in the UK wise is Smarties to be given out.
Underrated?
Overrated.
I mean,
Ooh, I
hey,
can
I
already
agree with
hear
you
the
with that one.
comments
I don't
now.
really like
Well,
smart
here's the
stories either.
thing. They gave so many out in tiny boxes in Halloween. Like, my bucket would just be full of Smarties. I hate Smarties.
I
I
don't
can
like them
already hear the
either.
comments. I'm kidding.
I despise Smarties. I do not like the texture. I do not like the taste. I would I would rather eat raw coconut. And I mean like the really,
So,
really dry coconut.
to be fair, it's not really it's not really a out of pocket take to have. Smarties is kind of a candy where like it's in that middle ground of people don't like it, but people also like it. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering a little bit. I'm tripping over my
Excuse
tongue.
me.
Um, Smarties is just kind of in that gray area where half like it, half don't. So it's not really a major like hot take, but it's a take where if you're in the right area, you're gonna get people looking at you like, what? But you're fine.
You're gonna get an angry mom on you.
Prepare the comments.
Please don't come for
Alan,
me.
we're
And
so
torches.
fucked. Oh
Okay.
man.
We've covered a couple of topics for candy. I think we should definitely move on.
Good idea.
So, DJ, would you
We
like
ca-
to have the second pick of topics if I read some out and then we can see what's best?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
well,
Um,
real quick, I'll read. So we kind of did kind of cover prices on candy along with
yeah, we
most
did.
overrated, underrated. So, uh, you can go ahead and read if you want.
Okay. We could talk about costumes, events, or like things like horror movies or like Halloween songs. What would you like to talk about?
Hmm. How about we do horror movies?
Horror movies? Absolutely. So,
I
obviously,
have a hot take. I'll
okay,
let
well,
you go
let's get
first, but
the
save my
main
hot take
question
for
out.
last. I'm just
Let's.
saying.
Can I speak? Or are you gonna take over the
Yeah.
podcast?
No, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say like I have a hot take, but I want y'all to go first.
It's all that candy corn. Anyways, so let's get the main
Ew.
question. What is everybody's favorite horror movie?
Mine's Halloween.
Oh, that's a classic. That you can't go wrong though, can you?
The first horror movie I ever watched.
Oh, great. Yeah, that answers another question then. Okay, babe.
One of my personal favorites is It, the miniseries, the old
Oh,
It,
okay.
with Tim Curry as Pennywise. I like It's chapter 1 and 2, and with the new It, I think it's a series or another movie coming out. They're bringing back I don't know how to say his last name, but Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise, and already the trailer just looks like he's gonna be he's really based off the novel of It, which I'm really excited to see. But my personal favorite is the original It miniseries
Are we on about
with Tim
Bill?
Curry as Pennywise. Huh?
Say the same for
Who?
the original Halloween movie from like all the way back in 1978.
Yeah, I'm talking about that. Yeah, I'm talking about that It, where Tim Curry played Pennywise.
You want to know how to say his like last name?
Yeah, I don't know how to say it. I've been trying to figure it out.
I'm googling it.
But yeah, if nobody knew yet, he's coming back to play Pennywise for I think a series
So
on HBO.
Skarsgård. That's what I'm
That's gonna
looking
be
at,
cool.
but it could be
Bill
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård. That's right. Yeah, so I had it right.
Skarsgård.
Bill
Yeah, it could be
Skarsgård.
that.
So Yeah, so he's coming back to play Pennywise for the next big It series or film. I don't know if it's a movie or not, but it's looking really good, and his performance is looking really amazing. So I'm excited. But my personal movie favorite is the It miniseries, the old one. What about you, babes?
Um, see, I know it's a bit of a shock. I'm not a massive horror girly. I would rather watch like, you know, documents or like ghost sightings and whatnot. Uh, but I guess if this is difficult. Okay, let me just cover two things. The first ever like horror movie I saw, um, well, there's two because I don't know if you could count it as one. But I guess technically it kind of counts. It is in the horror franchise. My dad sat me down when I was like 7 to 9 years old, maybe, and we watched Alien versus Predator.
Okay,
So
yeah,
it's
Predator
a
and
bit
Alien
of
are
both, you know what I mean? Because xenomorphs and stuff, that's considered horror, but then Predator is considered more of an action thriller. So I'm a bit like, but
no. I'm sorry. The original Predator films were horror. You can't tell me they weren't. But
yeah.
I see where you're coming from because the new Predator movie's coming out. By the way,
Ugh.
it's just an action flick. It's turned
They've
into the
taken
next
all of like
Marvel
that
thing.
alien dynamic, fear of the unknown out of Predator, or just being an apex predator because it's kind
And
of in the name,
and
and they've just
sure,
ruined it.
and no, but sure, I get it. It was supposed to be, like you said, an action thriller type thing, but it came off as horror. And there was comics that showed the world that the predators come from. And I get they're trying to adapt a lot of the comic stuff, like the lore of that, into a film. But at the same time, it's just like, okay. Like humans are working with predators. Okay. Whatever. But it's whatever, I guess.
But
At the end of the
also, I
day, you
guess
should like whatever.
another horror film, I guess first horror film I watched in a way is a horror comedy, more like a comedy, was Killer Clowns from Outer Space. No,
Oh,
that
I
was kind
remember
of
that one.
funny. Um,
Okay,
that was
it was
good.
considered horror back in its time because spoilers for those that haven't seen it. The idea of clowns turning you into putting you in cotton candy and then drinking your blood through the cotton candy, or having superhuman strength and just able to box your head clean off your shoulders is just that would have been considered horror back in that era when it released. But yeah, it was still funny at the same time. I
Uh,
I feel like the comedy was kind of there to kind of combat with the horror. So oh, you just got scared big time. Here's some comedy to kind of help you calm down. Oh, here it comes again. You know?
yeah, but if one about my personal favorite horror movie, I watched this like 2 years ago, actually, and I haven't really been vocal about it because this is a very old horror movie. Um, like it's not really scary. I'm more just fascinated with how they did things back then. And
Mm-hmm.
you could say it's popular, but the amount of people I've kind of told they don't really know, never heard of it before. This was made in 1954, by the way.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Lay it on us. What's
That's
going
like
on?
when my grandma was born.
Get
Yeah,
your
there we
shit.
go.
Um, Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Ooh.
Black
Oh.
Lagoon.
Creature of the Black Lagoon. Okay. Say what you will about those old black and white films, but back then that was creepy stuff. Like another thing that black and white films did back then, just trigger warning for those. they would sit there and find ways to make things creepy. They would like make a fake eye and do stuff to it because the fear of something happening to your eye, like it getting punctured or something falling out of your eye sockets, it's like, oh, that's horrifying in its own type of manner. Yeah. Say what you will about black and white films, they knew their stuff, still do.
Yeah. Even if it was just like a guy in a fish-looking outfit, back then, that was terrifying to people.
I think that's like a Universal classic, like a Universal Studios classic too. You might see the creature over at Universal Epic Universe theme park. Actually,
they do. They have merch of it as well. Not a lot, but a good amount, which I'm really happy about. There's been no talk about them remaking it though, which is kind of a good thing, but then kind of sad because it's not getting the recommendation it needs, you know? Because with this day and age's technology, it could really be something, you know? Like with the people who like made the Meg, that's a good you know that's good CGI. That's really good.
I've heard a lot of reviews on the Meg, but I'll be the first to say this. Nowadays, when it comes to making adaptations and remakes, you're kind of gambling at this point. Like legitimately filming in Hollywood right now is like gambling with your money at this point. It's like the next big gambling addiction, besides casinos. Like you put all this money into like an adaptation, not an original thing. You're very much going to be like judged and criticized about it by the internet. But I feel like Black Lagoon is something that I don't want turned into a future film, only because it did its job, and I'm betting a ton that the horror fanatics that like study the history of like horror films are going to keep the whole thing alive. They're going to keep that film alive. They're like, for example, like we over here at the Sonic community, it's going to be us that's going to keep that whole thing alive because we're fans about it and all of that.
So it's almost been like 70 years since they actually released, you know, the movie and whatnot.
I don't think Black Lagoon's hit public domain. I don't think it has, at least. Let me double check real quick. Let me don't quote me on that.
We need your assistance. Excuse me, I'm still kind of getting over being sick, guys. I apologize if the coughing is annoying.
No. Okay, so it's not in public domain yet.
It's not?
No, surprisingly not. Which is wild. Because like Steamboat Willie is in public domain right now.
Oh,
And there's already
of Creature
But
from
yeah,
the
the
Black
thing is,
Lagoon.
Steamboat Willie
Independent.
took 95 years to enter the public domain, and that's because Disney. Yeah, and that's because Disney did like a bunch of things to keep it that way for so long.
Yeah, but they finally couldn't do it.
Yeah, there was nothing else they could do.
Yeah. Which by the way, there is a Steamboat Willie horror film that's out now, and the actor that plays the creepy mouse is funny enough the same actor who plays Art the Clown in Terrifier.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I noticed this. Art the Clown's voice actor, not voice actor, but just actor in general, has been playing in like these horror adaptations of like not kids but family media. Like he plays the Grinch in the Mean One, which is a Grinch horror film. He plays the Grinch, who is the slasher in the film, and he plays Steamboat Willie in one of the Steamboat Willie horror films that came out. So he's really good at what he does as a slasher. And funny enough, that will be a hot take, but that's later.
I googled it. There is a remake of Creature from the Black Lagoon is in development with filmmaker James Wan in talks to direct.
As in Warner Brothers?
So, director James Wan, known for The Conjuring and Aquaman, is in early talks to direct.
Ooh. Oh, he worked on The Conjuring.
Studio,
Okay.
which will
just
be
recently.
Universal Pictures, is developing the project under its Atomic Monster production banner, which recently merged with Blumhouse.
Oh, that's so interesting. Okay. All right. Yes. So we are getting a remake of Creature of the Black Lagoon, and it is Universal that's doing it.
The
So,
vision is the remake is described as a modernized and grounded version that will lead into this serial horror while still playing homage to the classic.
visceral. So it's gonna stay true to the original source material and be its own thing at the same time. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be so fun.
What they need to do is really just hire a script writer. By the sounds of it, they're looking for a script writer.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
God. But yeah, that's interesting. That's really interesting.
I'm expecting the moment it drops. I'm expecting within the moment the film drops, I'm gonna be like either next day or that very night. I see a review from good old Charlie Critical.
It's really worrying too because the internet is so quickly to like shit on things, even if they haven't watched it. Just even judging a trailer, it's like, come on, guys, give everything a chance.
Well, yeah, but you also have to take into consideration that Hollywood's not doing good on films right now, especially in horror films, because I don't want to say this when it happened, but ever since Five Nights at Freddy's became a thing back in 2014, and it kind of like jump scares was the trope for the game and audio cues. It just seems like horror game. It transferred over to other horror games, and then the trope transferred over to actual horror films. Like okay, yeah, scary face pops right in front of you. Oh my god! Oh, like okay. But I want to feel horror in different ways. There's films in Japan that take different categories of horror and ramp it up to the point where like you're sitting there at the edge of your seat, don't know when to hide your face or not. I don't remember the film, but I remember this scene. The guy is standing, trying to get out of the building at this exit door, but it's not opening. And this creepy lady that's able to like she's a contortionist. She's walking in the most uncanny and uncomfortable way, slowly towards him. You don't know if she's gonna run at the camera. You don't know if she's just gonna appear with the flickering lights. She's just walking, and that's the suspense of terror. Like at the edge of your seat, you're just sitting there waiting for it to happen. Like that's the type of horror that we should be implementing into our films here in America or in the UK, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, I like that too.
Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'll make it.
No, I'm good. I just need water and I'm good.
What do you, that's actually an interesting. That would actually be an interesting question as well. Ooh, I'll think on that one for next one.
Okay. We've almost been at this for an hour. I think an hour and 30 minutes or 35 minutes might be good for this.
Yeah. So we might need to speed. We might need to speed up some of these.
Okay, well let's get to the good stuff. Events.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Halloween events. Babe, would you like to go first?
Oh yes, boy, do I. So for some of you gamers out there today, we've got some interesting stuff going on. one of them, starting with number one in the VR chat community, PJKT, a very well-known like virtual convention group, have their horror con coming up in a few days. Well, as of this recording, is coming up in a few days. By the time this releases, it could very well be out by now, and you can go check out the world. PGJT is a really amazing group of people that set up these virtual conventions to show off. World builders, avatar makers, and content creators that make horror stuff based off VR chat. And I highly recommend that if you want to find some creepy stuff, whether the Quest or PC, I highly recommend go check the HorrorCon coming up. It's going to be an absolute blast, and I am sure as hell going to be there to check everything out. Secondly, for the Splatoon fans, recently they have their Halloween events coming up too. You get 3 teams: Ghost, Skeleton, and I think it's an octopus for some reason. Ghost, Skeleton, and octopus.
Hey, octopus
Yeah,
are scary,
octopus.
okay? They're terrifying.
Yeah. Here, let me double check. The
Have you
Splatoon
seen
creepy
those big
stuff.
red ones? They can crush a coconut, which means they will crush your skull with their beak. Plus, they're like
Yeah.
muscle. Those guys, they don't take a day off of gym. Like, that's scary. Hmm.
Oh yeah. And oh man, I lost my train of thought for a minute. Splatoon, it's Splatfest. So Splatoon 3, there's 3 different teams. So whatever you choose, good luck to your teams during the Splatfest. The competitions are high right now, and whoever has the most points by the end of the fest is the team wins. So good luck to all you Splatoon fans, and I will see you all on the Splat field.
Well, they.
No, seriously, I've already signed up for one of the teams. I have been playing the rank.
Oh boy. DJ, you have any Halloween events you'd like to talk about at all?
I do have one.
Go for it.
A little while ago. I don't know if this counts. But anyway, a little while ago, I was just scrolling. I decided to go on YouTube and just look at my recommendations, like I always do. And the very first thing I saw was an official trailer for a game based off of the original 1978 Halloween movie. It actually looks really neat.
Wait, is it you talking about the game?
Next year.
Yes, he's on about the game.
Ooh.
It's on IGN right now.
Ooh. IGN, if you fucked up the rating, I'm coming for your kneecaps. I know what y'all do.
Didn't they recently bring back like Friday the 13th as well?
Okay.
That would do a long time ago.
Yeah, so that's actually some great news to actually bring up in this. Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th, is out of limbo, and that's why Jason's in Fortnite right now. That is why.
Yes, Jason's in Fortnite, and so is the Scooby-Doo and his gang. Yippee.
Yep. So Jason's kind of out of the copyright limbo. So we should be expecting more Jason content soon. I'm really excited for that. I'm glad to see Jason's finally back in action. So hopefully we can see some future Friday the 13th content, whether it be games, or the return of the game, or films, or even a TV show. Whatever the case may be, welcome back, Jason.
Season that. Same with Michael Myers.
Oh man. I would love to see Jason go up against someone else. I think we're overdue for another slasher versus.
Jason versus Michael Myers would be pretty
They
good.
did that with Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah,
Freddy versus
Freddy versus Jason. I feel like okay, crazy hot take, probably. I would like to see Ghostface versus Michael Myers. That would be amazing.
Michael's
That'd
quite
be
like
sick. That'd be pretty scary too.
Well, yeah, but
Michael's quite like he's strengthy wise as well. Like Ghostface is a variety of different people.
yeah, that's the thing. You don't know how many Ghostface there are.
Hmm.
That's the crazy thing. Ghostface is like the anonymous of the horror slasher universe. Like, you kill one, there's still tons left. It's almost like a society in a way. And I would like to see how not Jason, but Michael just barrels through, like, the certain set of Ghostface.
Like one day he could just be walking out in the woods one night, and all of a sudden one ghost face appears, and then the next night a whole mob of ghost face appears out of shadows. What's up?
What's up? I love that. That is like the biggest meme. That is the biggest meme out of the horror genre, and I love it so much.
Scary movies is funny though.
Yeah, it is.
To a certain point, but yeah.
In recent years, though, that last one that did release, it kind of go on a serious route, which was very interesting, a little bit out of the ordinary for a Ghostface film. But one that I was like, okay, maybe it'll be fine. It was decent. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It was decent. Any other big news? Any other big news I could think of?
I've recently been down a TikTok rabbit hole of, I know our friend Speed is like really a massive fan of these type of things. Universal Halloween Horror Night? Is
Halloween Horror Night. Yes.
So it's not actually the American one. I'm on about the Japanese one.
Oh, what's going on out there?
They are doing Resident Evil stuff again.
Yes!
Now, here's the thing, America, take notes. The people in Japan, when they are doing the Resident Evil stuff, obviously because Resident Evil 4 Remake came out, it's based on Resident Evil 4 Remake. But I've seen in the past they have had Chris, Jill, Claire, and Leon all in one stage, followed by an actor who was dressed up as a liquor, game accurate, climbed on top of the Universal globe. You know what I mean?
That takes some courage. That takes some major nads to do that.
And acting still in character. Well, there's a couple of others of them like stick all over the place. Like there's some on the walls, there's some hanging upside down. It's really cool. And a couple of zombies. But here's the thing. This is something that I learned. Those actors, they come from all around the world. And here's the thing. They hire lookalikes, train them up to be like basically the characters and act like them for a couple of like hours maybe at least, and they do great. They do great, and they just, I think, I don't know if it's the official voices or clipped from games or whatnot, but they take the game dialogue and just put it over the actors so they can lip sync like what they're saying and whatnot to keep in character. And let me tell you, these actors, obviously to lookalikes, they look so on point. They do the stunts, they have everything to a T. It's like, it's amazing.
Well, that's the best thing about Japan. Like, when it comes to, like, their animated films or their, like, real-life films, they put their heart and soul into their performances. Like, whether you are a voice actor or whether you're a actual actor, these guys, they put their heart and soul into everything. They make sure everything works out. And I do think that Hollywood does need to take notes from Japan, because they're doing something right if Demon Slayer is, like, in the runner-up for, like, movie of the year.
Yeah, it was like looking. I know people cosplay, but this was like literally looking at the characters as if you just ripped them out of the game and shoved them on a stage. It was really good though. It was really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Because I actually learned that I think one of the lookalikes from a couple of years ago who did Chris, um, he was from Norway, I believe. So
Mm-hmm.
he flew, or they flew him all the way from Norway. I think it was Norway, I could be wrong. Or the Netherlands. It was somewhere with an N. They flew him all the way from home country to Japan for this horror night. I just want to know how much they paid. How much did they pay him? Because that's gonna be a lot of money.
Well, I also have some news real quick for the people out here in America. I hope you're ready for the night shift because Five Nights at Freddy's also has a Halloween Horror Night house out in Orlando
Yeah,
for
I've
the
heard about
promotion
that.
of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 coming out this December. So, all of you theorists out there that have been theorizing on FNAF for so long, y'all better be keeping a close eye out. But just don't keep too much of a close eye out. You might get a real scare out of there. So, I want to talk about real quick some good things and bad things about this. Number one, the animatronics in the attraction looked amazing. It's the closest we're gonna get to an actual Freddy Fazbear's pizza or a Fazbear Fright in a way. And they did such a good job. It's crazy to see. Yeah,
They do.
it's crazy to see how far an indie game, AAA games take notes, an indie game made by one man back in 2014 who was about to give up game development. And this is what it is now. Come on now.
Yeah, not three, not a team, not even two. Just one guy.
One man and his children made a successful game because his children were the game testers. So let the take notes,
He
AAA.
made Withered Foxy in the car as well whilst driving. Well, no, he wasn't driving, but the car was driving. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and roads are bumpy. Let's be honest. And for those, if you guys plan to go, and this is specifically out to the parents. If you have a child that is into Five Nights at Freddy's, and let me get real close to this mic, do not take them. I've already seen complaints because parents think that FNAF is a kid's game. It's a thing for kids. It's not. It's never been for kids. It is literally a man. There's literally a man who loses two of his kids to one getting his head bit clean open, and two, one getting scooped inside a robot and being crushed. Kills 5 kids, stuffs their bodies into 5 animatronic suits, and he gets spring locked. And that is a very painful death from how people design spring locks to look
You're
like.
basically playing with, well, let's be honest, in a pizzeria with dead children's souls haunting you, because supposedly you look like someone they know. That's not kid friendly, okay? FNAF is
No.
never any type of horror game unless, no offense, but Dandy's World, get the fuck out. Any other horror game is not kid friendly. Let's be honest. Horror games are not kid friendly. They should not be made kid friendly. Let us as teenagers
They
and
shouldn't even
adults
look
have
kid-friendly.
something to actually love and play without anything complaining. But what about the children? It's your fault if your kid gets a hold of horror games. It's not the director's fault. It's no one else's fault. You as a parent. But anyway, we're getting off topic. We are getting off
And
topic.
one more thing I want to add to the roster of things that's not made for kids. One of the characters literally gets their inside scooped out, and a metal skeleton crawls in and wears the skin. Just saying, parents. I'm sorry, I had to say it because it's getting ridiculous. This Halloween Horror Night attraction is getting flamed by parents online because they didn't do the research.
There's another thing as well. What's it called? With Art the Clown,
Terrifier.
Terrifier.
There's a horror night for Terrifier. People have been complaining because the lines are so long, and they're letting about 4 to maybe at least max 8 people in, and the line is so long. And by the time some people have finally gotten to their spot, they're already closing it.
Well, I mean, Terrifier is like in recent years a very popular slasher. There's actually I want to kind of quickly promote. There's a video talking about how Art the Clown is a very unique slasher made by Posture. Please go check it out. It's a very good presentation on Art the Clown. Due to the way that Art is kind of portrayed in his films, he's kind of became like one of the modern day slashers that is like really popular, stays true to the original formula, and has his own twist to everything. So I see why Art has such a great appeal to people, and he's good. It's gonna have a long line. It's Art the Clown. What more do you need?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, well, we're almost at our mark. Maybe we should talk about one more thing to round everything out, which is a nice, lovely little thing. Um, you know what? Let's talk about, do we have any good memories from Halloween from our childhood? Do we have any good memories? DJ, let's start with you, buddy, because honestly, we've been yapping a lot, and you are our special guest. So, do you have any good memories from Halloween as maybe childhood or whatever, really?
Yeah. Appreciate it, by the way. Um, when I dressed up as Ghostface that day, and when I went trick or treating on the night of Halloween, I scared so many people. Like almost everyone I came across. And they immediately gave me candy for it. Because I was so good at it.
Wait, I gotta know, how tall was you? Because, like, was you like a tiny little ghost face running around, or was you like Slender Man tall? Because I would have been scared with either.
I was just a little guy.
Aw, it's just a tiny ghost face.
What is your favorite scary movie?
You like you like scary movies? I do.
Just stabs with like the plastic knife. Now give me the candy.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Did you have like the little contraction knife, where like it looks like the blade stabbing, but it's not?
Costume came with that. Yeah, I had that.
Ah, it's so good.
It's
so funny. It looks like the stabbing, but it's not. That's so good. I love it.
Shit, I did too.
Anything else to say at all? Any other good memories?
Um,
Come on, dig real deep, DJ.
I don't think I have any more.
No?
That's really about it.
Okay. Babe?
I do. It's actually in recent years. I actually walked around in a downtown where I lived, as Jim Carrey's Dr. Eggman. But specifically when he has that patchy, torn up suit from Sonic 2, but he's wearing like Sonic 3, it's all patched up and whatnot, because he's been hiding the whole time. I went in as that, and I had a lot of people just like interact with me while going out there. It was really fun. I just walked around, and any kids that recognized me as Eggman, I just look at them like, "Do you know where the blue hedgehog might be?"
Yeah, Yeah, you had pictures of that too, right?
Yeah, I did.
Barber's like store wanted you to like do it and promote and store at the same time.
Yeah, funny enough, if you guys really look somewhere on Instagram, there is a video of me dressed up as Eggman for where I used to get my haircut. So yeah,
I think he could
I
be
won't
like
tell
a
you
tad
where.
bit more taller, and then you would have definitely pulled it off.
Oh, I was tall enough. I was just I just put on a little bit more pound. But
Pillow on your stomach next time, I think.
I don't need it. I really don't. There's already a pillow right there. It's called a gut. But that was really fun handing out candy to kids, and there were some kids dressed up as Sonic the Hedgehog. They really liked that I was there, so that was real
Wasn't
fun.
that like around the time when the second movie came out too? That's why it was like really.
Sonic 2 had just been announced, I think. No, no. Okay, so it was the year after Sonic 2 was announced. It was the year Sonic 3's teaser dropped. And then the next year, it would have been when Sonic 3 hit. So, yeah. It'd have been it would have been 2 Halloweens ago. Um, but yeah, I dressed up as Jim Carrey's Dr. Eggman from Sonic 2, and I handed candy out to kids. They really enjoyed it. And like I said, if you go on your own little hunt for any barber shop that has an Instagram and scroll down a very long ways down, like this was 2 years ago, good luck finding it,
Yes.
there's an Eggman handing out candy. That is me. Good luck finding it. If you find it, just tag me on Twitter at SukadoomYT.
Okay, sorry, carry on.
Oh no, that's it. That's all I have to say.
Okay, I have two. I definitely have two. I was like 18, I think. Okay, I think I was 18. It's very hard to remember the. No, I might have been younger than that actually. I think I was like 17. It's very hard to remember the ages. Do you guys remember when that whole killer clown phase was about?
Oh god, it was the craze back in the day, especially on like YouTube. You would find like these people making videos about these clowns just like in the woods or whatever. They did at one point in recent years did actually make a resurgence, but it didn't last long.
Um, Around that time, I was trick-or-treating with one of my like ex best friends. And she had a massive fear of clowns. Me, not so much. Here's the thing. I don't live in a massive city. It's mediocre at best. So I wasn't really expecting it, but um when we was walking back home, guys, by the way, take a dog trick-or-treating with you, please. When I was taking my auntie's dog on a walk with us too, he had his little Halloween sweatshirt on, and people liked it, so they gave me candy too, even though I wasn't really trick-or-treating, right?
If a dog's dressed up, it counts. Just saying.
No, he had a pumpkin suit on. Here's the thing. When we was walking back, we decided to take the alleyway. Not really smart, I know, but there was parents with their kids there too, so that was the other reason why we felt safe, because there was lights and stuff, so we took that way. Um,
It's the #1 rule of a horror film.
no, I know. No, I'm not even joking. We even linked arms and everything just in case. Um, so when we got out into the street part, there was teenagers, two or three of them, walking around as clowns. The worrying part is one of them was carrying a machete. Now, was it real? I don't know. It looked real though. I was so scared. Not of the clown. I was scared of the person in the suit holding a fucking machete.
So you were scared of the clown.
No, I was not scared of the clown. I was scared of the person without the makeup, without the suit. The actual person holding a machete.
Okay. I get you.
Okay, so at that point, we booked it. We booked it back to my place. We got inside, closed the door, and I remember my grandma was like, "Are you okay? Like, what's going on?" I was like, "Down there, there's literally, I think, teenagers in the clown outfits, and I'm pretty sure that is a machete." Like an hour later, there's blue lights outside, so we're checking, and someone's parents literally called the cops on these teenagers because they was threatening the children.
Oh god.
Yeah, that was karma. Honestly, I couldn't do anything but laugh because I was like, well, that teaches you for being an idiot, honestly.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
right there.
I'm just gonna say, if you try to dress up as a clown, try to scare people out in the woods like that, here in America, don't try it. Some of them are carrying and are not afraid to send you back to the lobby.
But excuse me. A better memory, um, would be, when my granddad was alive. He was obsessed with Ghostface. Um, he had the mask, but this mask was pretty cool. It had tubes and a plastic heart that pumped fake blood around. Even in the mask, it would like drip down and stuff.
I like
In
that.
like the white plastic. It's cool. And when my granddad went to go try it on, I remember hearing my nan from the kitchen when he came back in because he was scaring me when I was little and whatnot. I heard her go ballistic and I was like, oh god, what is going on? And all I hear from the kitchen, name drop, but my granddad's passed away, so RIP that man. Love that man. But name drop, she was like, Steve! Oh my god. She was like, Steve, get out! And I was like, what is going on? She's like, look, you're getting it everywhere! And I was like, what is going on? He managed to pop the blood tube with all the fake blood, and it was all over the kitchen floor, all over his clothes, all over his hands. My nan was ballistic, because if anyone knows, fake blood is so difficult to get off because it stains.
Because it's red dye.
Mm-hmm.
It's red dye. That stuff stains. 100%. It will stain.
He was so angry. And he was like, why did he basically was like, well, I didn't know it broke. But when she was like, before that, but when she said, it's broke, look, it's bleeding, it's like dripping and stuff. And he was like, wait, what? Oh, I didn't know it was broke. He was like, oh, I didn't know.
Clean up on our kitchen. Someone spilled the blood again.
Like a good, like maybe water bottle full of like fake blood all over the kitchen. If anyone, I swear to God, if cops walked in that kitchen, they would have thought a murder scene happened.
Jeez.
Oh my God, it was so funny though. Oh, and that mask is long gone. You would think,
Man.
oh, my nan probably threw it out because it broke. No, she threw the tubes out. He was allowed to keep the mask. But because we had puppies, they got hold of Mask, they chewed Mask, and it was no more. So
Mask is no more. Mask is no longer a thing. Mask is now dog toy. Dog toys get chewed. Dog toy mask. Mask is now nothing but a piece of plastic just jumbled up into a garbage can.
puppies didn't eat the plastic or anything. They just they just roughhoused it. Like they dragged it across the garden and played tug of war with it and whatnot, and it was it was gone. Oh, it was gone.
Oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's a good little Halloweeny memory.
Yeah. It's a good one. Really good one.
Yeah, it's really good.
Thank you. A bit of family inside details. But yeah, we have almost hit that. Yep, we are 1 hour and 20 into the video. I think it's a good place to.
Um, I have one final thing.
Yes.
We won't take too long on this. I want to add just one little thing.
Yeah.
What is everyone's favorite obscure horror movie? As in, like, you've seen it, but it's not well known amongst.
Huh? I think I already answered that though. Creature of the Black Lagoon.
Obscure.
Oh,
That's popular though. That's popular because it's a classic.
But in this
That's
day
not
and age,
obscure.
it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If it's like Universal, when I mean obscure, like it wasn't made by a big time corporation that's well known. It's like, well, what's a good example? Like, Talk to Me. That wasn't made by a big time company. That was made by the Raka brothers, who were I think an Australian or British YouTubers that started making films. So we're talking about those types of movies that are made by either an independent team or just an unexpected group. Is there any that comes to mind?
Yeah.
What's yours,
The
DJ?
only thing I can really think of is the movie Hard Eyes. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that.
I have heard of Hard Eyes. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I have.
Valentine's Day horror slasher.
Yeah. I forget it's a horror. It's a Valentine's Day horror movie.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen anyone like bring up that movie at all. In fact, I'd never even heard of that movie until like a month ago.
So this one is my favorite. But it's a love-hate type of favorite because of its origin and all of that. The Slender Man horror movie.
Oh, that was a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, look, it's a love-hate type of favorite thing because
Is it really bad though?
yeah, it did really bad to the point it became obscure. I like it because back in the day, major creepypasta fan, loved Slenderman. One of my favorite creepypastas. And when I heard he had a movie, I was absolutely over the moon. And yeah, it may not have been the best Slenderman movie, but I was so glad to see Slenderman on the big screen. I was happy.
Me too.
Now, obviously, I know it's garbage, but it's so bad that I like it.
Man, creepypastas are like a whole other topic to be talking about though in general.
Creepypasta and analog horror are like the two different topics that I would like to cover sometime.
They're like the married couple that everybody just loves every now and then and goes back on and off it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I feel like, in me personally, creepypasta has potential on the big screen. Slenderman had potential. It just wasn't scripted properly because they didn't understand a single thing about Slenderman. They just saw the character, let's make him look like this, and let's base the story off of a real-life case of almost murder.
Seriously, really fucked up and sad though, honestly.
They got permission, but still. But my whole thing about it is, like, don't go off by a news report whenever you're making a creepypasta film. Go by the source material. I will say, just real quick, and I'll get to you, babes. Analog horror is actually picking up creepypastas and turning those creepypastas into analog horror. I know this because there is a Jeff the Killer one, and it includes Jane as well. Jane the Killer. It's very interesting. If y'all haven't heard of it, I would recommend looking into it. It's really good.
Just an FYI,
I'm
guys,
not looking at that.
don't go killing your best friends or family members if you want to try
Yes, all
and
because you find,
yeah.
all because you find a creepy thing and you think it's real. No, no, be smart.
Slenderman is not real. It is a folk's tale, and I'm gonna be honest with you. He doesn't actually take sacrifices. Slenderman is very well known for liking his woods. Let's respect his space. Right, that's his little bubble. You taking his pages off the tree triggers him. So let's just
He's
respect
just the
his
old.
space,
He's just the
leave
old
his
man
woods
with a
alone,
house. You
pack your
infiltrate
fucking
his.
bags, and let's just go back home. Alright, let's just go back home, alright? Because you've just, like, Slenderman is, like, I'm gonna be honest, he's the most chill creepypasta I think I know. He's just like, I don't want you in my space, okay? We won't have a problem
You
sticking
darn
each
kids,
other.
get off my property. That's what he is.
Literally.
He's old man Jenkins yelling at the kids to get off his property. You kids, get off my property.
Like, the only time that Slenderman had no chill was when he found the proxies. Because, in a way, Kate the Chaser was drawing the proxy sign, which did. Don't do this, guys, but Kate the Chaser was like drawing proxy signs, which did summon him and gave him a lead on to make her a proxy. So
That's an obscure creepypasta, by the way. I'm willing to bet that a good chunk of you newer creepypasta fans do not know who even in the hell Kate the Chaser is.
Kate the Chaser arguably is probably the first female creepypasta. I know Nurse Anne is a fan favorite, but Kate the Chaser gets slept on because her story is immaculate. She is the reason why the proxy sign is a thing. Did she create it? Kind of. She had visions, voices, and dreams, and then just started sketching and doodling it without even knowing. And that was like a type of opening portal for Slenderman to come in and kind of morbid, but and oh god, get your soundboards ready. He kind of shoved his tentacles down her throat, ripped her little voice box out, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. and he replaced her organs with his black goo.
Yeah, insert love sound.
Okay. Slenderman, you
Oh
kind of
no!
freaky for that. No offense, you kind of freaky because like what I heard is that he like pinned her and everything with his tentacles and just shoved her in there, you know? I'm waiting for the soundboard.
Already did. I'm sorry. Would you want this one instead?
Oh.
or or how I'm feeling right now after hearing all that. I don't like this one bit.
But that was the only morbid time I've actually heard him make a human being into a proxy. I'm pretty sure it was a bit different for the others. I know that Tiki Toby, he kind of just found him in pure, like, he was at his lowest of low. He found him in, like, pure,
For
trauma and whatnot, so.
side tangent, the creator of Tiki Toby has spoken. No longer a creepypasta. Its own thing now. They say they don't care if you still consider it a creepypasta. Just know that canonically it is no longer part of the creepypasta thing.
I'm still
Just heads
gonna
up for
count
you
him
fans.
as a creepypasta because he is a fan favorite, so.
So,
Yes.
do you want to count Kate the Chaser as your obscure thing, or do you want to or do you want to add to
You
that?
said
'Cause
movies. That's not a movie, that's a game.
well, yeah, that's true. I guess that's right.
I don't really have a movie. I had all I can think of is like I don't know. Midsummer is a pretty creepy, weird one.
Yeah.
If anybody's heard of Midsummer? No? Midsummer? I don't know how you say
I
it.
have. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I just know of its name. I just don't know it.
Midsummer. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, it's a horror mystery. Um, it's about this girl. Oh, I'm trying to remember it. She had a sister. Her sister's in hospital. She's got a breathing. Well, I don't know why this podcast has everything to do with things down the throat, but she's got a breathing thing down her throat because she was in a car accident, and her boyfriend is like falling out of love with her and cheating on her. Her life is going shit, basically. So her friends are like, hey, let's go on holiday or some shit, let's go camping. So they go to this nice little camping spot. It looks pretty, and long story short, it's actually a cult.
I think I did hear about this, but
Yeah.
I never did look into it.
It's a cult. It counts a lot of cult things. Not what you're thinking. I mean, like the weird and wonderful things, like the fact that I can't remember who, but somebody skinned a bear, put her boyfriend in the bear's skin, and burnt him alive. I think, or something.
Insert bomb sound effect.
And
I'm on it. I'm on the ball.
um, basically it's very cult like because you got the things from like the cult leader looking for like his daughter to find a quote unquote perfect mate, if you will. If you know, you know. But yeah,
God, I couldn't bear it.
oh shush. It's so strange. It leaves you feeling very like unhinged. You know, it
Yeah.
does the job, but oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, that does sound like something that I would probably look into. Don't know if I recommend it. That's another thing. Any of these obscure movies that we kind of talk about, we won't recommend. What we will recommend is that you do your research on it and see what you think.
Dead Meat. Dead Meat does really good kill counts, and he talks about you know, the rundown of the show and everything, and gives his opinions. Dead Meat's great. Just saying.
Yeah, major shout out to Dead Meat.
Love
Yes,
Dead
major
Meat.
shout out. Round of applause for that, man.
Me, woo.
And with that, I think we've hit our time.
Yes, we've kind of gone over our time, but it's okay.
Oh, that's fine. So yeah, that's basically what we all have for us today. Just know, first time doing this podcast thing. If it does well, we might have another one in store.
Yes.
Might change. We're definitely changing the picture so we can have all three of us in here because
Yeah,
that's
whoever
we want to have everybody in it. We just want to make sure that this does well. Do you mind if I? Because I had an idea while we were talking on the podcast. You mind if I get this idea?
Yes. I mean, you're doing the editing, so yeah, go for it.
Well, it's not going to take that much, really. Yeah, all I'm doing is just like adding, like I'm cutting spots and whatnot. But basically, we're going to start a thing where if you have questions you want us to answer by the end of the video,
Excuse me.
leave them down in the comments of this video. And every new episode, every time we get to the end, we will answer some comments. By the end, if you leave us any. So just be sure to look into that. And I'm honestly curious of what you all have to ask. So yeah. What will happen is we will put out a post saying what the topic of our next episode will be, and you get to ask questions around that topic, and then we'll answer by the end of the episode. So, with that being said, yeah, I have nothing else to say. What do you all else have to say for this? what's y'all's outro?
Thank you for sitting here for an hour and 34 minutes listening to us talking. If you like it, let us know and we'll do more. Probably gonna do more anyway and see how it goes. Thank
That's
you
it.
both
Thanks for
for
watching. Like,
yes.
comment, subscribe. And other than that, that's all, folks.
Yes, you heard the man. Thank you both for taking time out of your day for joining.
No. It's always good to do something like this. Kind of just sit down with friends and just do some content for fun.
And yeah, I think we're good. Like DJ said, do all that stuff. You better be. And yeah, well okay. That's all for now. Um bye.
See you
We'll see you
next
next time.
time.
Bye.
We'll see you next time, guys. Y'all have done your duty, now y'all may go home.